Why is Battle.net opening? They found themselves in a small space outside the wheelhouse. Why did I just badoo? Did it? It must have for a second there, because my whole stream restarted. Like, okay, well, you know, you'll have that eventually, occasionally. I don't know how much was missed, but yeah.
This seems to be the only route.
Yeah, let's go.
Junpei pushed it open and stepped into the room beyond. Wow. It's full of all manner of turn-of-the-century electronic equipment. Hmm. Jaster, don't bonk me. That is unnecessary, sir. Also, I'm running an ads that my fucking incoming ad break doesn't play an ad for like 6 minutes. You still think Zero is one of the 9? Yes. I do still think Zero is one of the 9. I'm not sure how. I'm questioning my sanity at this point. But I do think Zero is one of the 9. I still want to put June in there for some reason. I don't know what it is about her. And like I don't know how either. What would you do if you found out 9 is 0? Wait, did it work? I don't think it worked, but hold on. And he just randomly wanted to kill himself and the game is automated. Honestly, I would be not that shocked. Oh, my throwables. Why are you not work? It work here. Hold on. Let me close out of Vignon and try it again. What if you found out you were 0? I think I would genuinely not play the next entry in the series. If Junpei is 0, the game's got to do a lot of fucking backflipping and hand holding in order to make me like genuinely narratively believe that. And as it stands, it has not been doing that hand holding and backflipping for a lot. Okay, let's see if my throwables work now. Yeah, there we go.
Well, these machines are weird. I've never seen any of them before. Huh? Wait, this one is...
One smaller machine had a metal bar that ended in a circular handle. This is a Morse code machine. Ace seemed to recognize it.
Yes. A telegraph key. These were used to transmit Morse code a long time ago.
I don't know why I called it a Morse code machine when I know it's called a fucking telegraph.
This must be the communication office.
Across the room from the door they'd entered through was
And
another
that
door.
door?
A metal plaque was nailed to it. It read,
Captain's quarters.
Captain's Quarters. The show was fair compensation.
That's what it says.
Then, do you think...
Hey, Veli, I have to ask. What if Zero's in there right now laughing at you? That's possible. I have to ask, because I don't think it was necessarily intentional. Or it could be, or it was a happy side effect. I think a telegraph is anything that allows long-distance communication, including smoke signals. You open the door, and it's your evil twin clone from the future past. No, hold on. Let me. I told Kuma the only way that I would accept if Junpei was Zero. This is my Junpei is Zero ending. All right. Junpei is a ghost, and Akane isn't actually Akane, but a sworn servant of her who has undergone vast amounts of plastic surgery to take on her persona so that she might create the ultimate paramilitary, outer heaven, to live out her mistaken interpretation of her mentor's dreams. At the end of 999, Junpei gets on a jet ski, lights up a cigar, and makes direct eye contact with the player as he puts on an eye patch and says, "Kept you waiting, huh?" As New Divide by Linkin Park plays and directed by Hideo Kojima and Tetsuya Nomura fades onto screen. That is the only way that I will accept that. Please tell me that my stream didn't crash in the middle of that explanation. What the hell? Did you copy paste the wiki? That's exactly what I did, Veli. I cheated. So the question I was gonna ask, Veli. No, I guess it doesn't really resemble it that much. Was the voice changer that Zero uses in some way like an inspiration for you using the voice changer and having a voice changer, or is it just because you wanted to have a voice changer? Ace swallowed. Junpei could feel his hands beginning to sweat. Only Clover seemed unaffected.
Well, we won't know if we don't open it.
She walked up to the door and put her hand on the knob. It opened easily, and without so much as a pause, she walked in. Junpei and Ace followed. The first thing they saw was a man on the floor, covered in blood. Hey. Veli. I think you accidentally spoiled this one for me. I'm just kidding. Junpei felt his body seize up, his mouth went dry, and he felt very, very cold. Blood in his veins slowed to a crawl, and his heart tightened like a fist.
Not again.
Expression mark, said Junpei, with emphasis. This was the third time he'd seen the horror of death laid out before him. And also the time that the rabbits died. When he was like 9. He didn't think it was something he could stand to see much more of. Still, he'd become to accept that whatever it was he saw and whatever happened to him was beyond his control. Whatever force controlled him was driven by a determination that he could not hope to match. This game has no bearing on any of my current life choices, but your previous life choices... I don't know. I feel like you got a little Zero in you.
Damn.
A sense of helplessness, of desperation washed over him, left behind a feeling of utter emptiness that wormed its way through his body like acid.
No, wait. We didn't check his pulse yet. Maybe he's still alive.
Fueled by that spark of hope, Junpei ran to the man's body, and his heart fell. When he touched his hand to his neck,
No pulse.
but he's got a wristband on, a bracelet. His pupils had dilated and he wasn't breathing.
Well, he's dead. Damn. If only we knew how it happened.
Dude's got a bracelet. He does. Junpei lifted the man's already stiff body. There was a deep red wound on his
These
chest.
wounds. I wonder what killed him.
Junpei did not have to wonder long.
It must have been this.
Lying next to the corpse was an axe. The entire blade of it was drenched in bright red blood. From the shape of the man's wound, there could be no doubt that it had been made by the axe. Junpei looked at the body again. A lake of blood stretched out around it. It was wearing the clothes of a ship's captain, although they were stained with
These
blood.
clothes. A captain. Does that mean this guy was Zero?
On his left hand was a bracelet. The number on the bracelet was 0.
Bracelet 0.
It was only then that Junpei noticed the stench of blood that filled the room. He couldn't help but laugh. There was nothing else for him to say. It was too simple, too obvious, too straightforward. If there hadn't been a dead man on the floor, Junpei might have thought it was a joke.
It may be wise to find a way out of here first.
Yeah, you're right.
What's your pathway on this route, by the way? Seek a way out. So it's door number 5. And then door number 7. And then door number 1. Yeah, I figured since I didn't get this branch out of the way the last time, I would try it out and see what happened. And this, it just kind of happened that way. I don't know how to change it other than to literally go through and do it again. I think it just chose this because that's the red key unlocked, and that was the only padlock that I had at that time. Is that a camera? Camcorder. Looks like it's pointed at the door. Well, the power's on. Why would someone want to videotape a door? I think this kind of camera records to a hard drive, but doesn't look like this one's recording anything. What do you mean? It's just sending whatever it sees to something. What does it see? The door. I wonder if it's these. This screen's showing what's happening at the central staircase on B deck. This screen shows what's going on in a small room somewhere that I don't recognize. This room on the room on this screen looks really fancy. That's the first class cabin's bedroom. We should know that one. There's just some random hallway on this one. This is the second class cabin. This screen shows the big hospital room. This shows the central staircase on C deck. I don't recognize the room on this one. This is the shower room. This is where Snake died. There's a bunch of weird buttons on here. They probably switch what you see on the screens. You know how to work this thing? Why don't we just press one of these, like this one? Well, I guess it doesn't change the... What the hell is this? Hey, isn't that door on that screen the one right behind us? Right. So whatever the camera sees is sent to the screen in real time. I wonder if that means something, you know?
Huh.
Junpei snorted with grim humor for the second time since he'd come into the room. The 4 screens along the bottom had a single letter each, spelling out...
Z-E-R-O, huh? It's like he's making fun of us. What do you think?
He turned to Clover, who was standing next to him. Clover
Nothing.
nodded. It seemed that she cared about little. Of course, Junpei could hardly blame her, given the strain she was surely under. Junpei was somewhat surprised she had responded at all. Still, he had to ask. He gestured toward the corpse.
What about him? Do you think that's really Zero?
I don't think that's Zero. Clover shook her head
There's no
weakly.
way that's him. Didn't I tell you already? Zero is one of us.
Yeah, right.
I know it's important to figure out who this guy is, but don't you think we should figure out how to get out of here first?
But...
Please, I don't want to waste any more time.
This does seem like a Zero control room, though. You can check the camcorder once more for a quick laugh, or not. I will check it once more. It does seem like a Zero control room. Zero would absolutely set up a fake control room just to frame someone as being Zero, or Or it's just actually the Zero control room and Zero is no longer in the control room. Clover looked miserable, as if she could start crying at any moment. Junpei just didn't have the heart to tell her no.
Sure thing.
Was his mind playing tricks on him, Junpei wondered. For a moment, he could have sworn he'd seen Clover's smile. Nothing on the monitor, just static. That looks like text, buddy. Why frame this random old guy as Zero? I don't know. I got nothing for you. What's the deal with this? Is it some kind of code? There are 4 rows of numbers and letters. They all start with 0 and end with 8, F, N, or V, respectively. Maybe this has something to do with number bases. The fuck is a number base? Oh, right, yeah. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Room where Zero is in control, or a room that has Zero control. Looks like whatever the camera sees shows up on the screens behind us. Yeah, so if I put my hand here in front of it, it shows up on the middle top screen back there. You've got a short lifeline, Junpei. Hey, mind your own business. This is the exit, huh? Don't even really have to try this door to know that it's locked. I knew it. There's blood on the chair. Do you think this was the dead guy's? Yeah, probably. Something metallic on top of that table. Hey, is that a music box? Let's have a look. It sure is a music box. Oh, it's one of those old music boxes. How about we wind it up? Why does it sound like that? Is it broken? Pins on the cylinder are shaped all weird. I don't think those are the pins. It looks like someone put something else on top of it. I think we're gonna have to take it apart to figure out what's going on, don't you? He's into palmistry, apparently. What the fuck does that mean? It's a lamp, but it doesn't turn on. I don't think there's anything special about it. Small table. A bed. There's nothing in it. They look like batteries. There's a cable running from them to the monitor. One of the things that switches what's on the screen. Let's see what happens if I flip. Oh. Okay. That's not what I thought. I thought she was just saying, you know, if you keep fucking around, you're probably gonna die a lot faster. Looks like it doesn't work anymore. I swear to God, there's text on these monitors. I think this probably used to be a door. Nobody's going through it as long as this metal plate's here, though. But even without the metal plate, the desk's in the way. Just zoom in. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Yeah, I just Googled it since I didn't get it. Yeah. I would have probably just assumed that it was the thing that I thought it was. Here, let's all zoom in on this, class. I don't think it's working. So you just zoomed out. Now enhance. Ah, yeah, let me press the enhance button. We found the You found it. You found it. Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay. I also read about it when I was in primary school, so age 7 to 9. An old telegraph machine, nothing suspicious here. Small screwdrivers, combine with that. Alright, the screwdriver ought to make short work of this box. Looks to be a cylinder for a music box. There are a number of pins and some pieces of metal that look rather like fans attached to it. This is Morse code. Ink. I guess I'll put the ink on the cylinder. Cable comes out of this thing, is connected to the desk. What does that mean? Looks as though that drawer is the only thing that's locked. I don't see a keyhole though. An electric lock perhaps? Take a look at the left side of the drawer. Yeah, there's a cable. There's some cables over there. That must mean... Hey, what is this? It's blank. There's nothing written on it. Now I just gotta roll the cylinder across the piece of paper, and if I'm right, the ink should... Yeah. This is not Morse code. Headphones on the desk. Alright, I've got the Morse code I'm supposed to enter. If I do this right, something will happen, I hope. Alright, let's give this a shot. That's the last one, and yes! Excellent work, Junpei. Good job. You seem to have figured it out. You've unlocked the drawer. You don't have to keep praising me, dude. I know you're gonna stab me the first chance you get. A red file lay in the drawer. Junpei reached down and picked it up.
Looks like there's something on the cover.
Let's say Alice, but with two L's?
A-L-L-I-C-E. But isn't it supposed to say all ice? This doesn't have a space between the L and the I. Are they saying that A-L-L-I-C-E is a single word?
It was an interesting thought, but it left Junpei's mind as quickly as he opened the file. What lay inside was far more interesting and far more confusing. Each page was covered with strange characters. This is, fucking, like, the word I'm thinking of, pictographs? Yeah, so like ancient Egyptian and Mesopotamian hieroglyphs. That's the word I'm looking for. They looked like tiny drawings of birds, snakes, insects, horned animals, wings, and even kneeling humans. There were many pages in the file, and each was full of these strange
What the
symbols.
hell is this?
He didn't realize he'd spoken out loud until Ace looked over
They are
at him.
hieroglyphs, a form of writing used in ancient Egypt.
And Mesopotamia.
Ancient Egypt?
That's right.
Can you read them?
Of course. I can't. What would make you think I could?
What the hell?
Junpei flipped through a few more pages. It wasn't just one or two pages that were covered in the strange symbols. Every single page was covered in them.
The whole thing's like that.
Trying to read them was pointless. Junpei wasn't going to waste any more time with them. He made to close the file, and something fell out. He bent down and picked it up.
Oh, a key card.
Bottom deck library. There was a symbol on it that reminded Junpei of the symbols for Saturn and Mercury key cards. Imagine if Ace was like, why guess? I actually am an expert in ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics. I'm not that old whippersnapper, Ace presumably. Titan's grip around knife. This one, however, had a dot in the center of the male symbol.
Uranus. That's the Uranus symbol.
Pronounce it right, Ace. Junpei looked over to see Ace examining the card. In addition to the Uranus symbol, there were 3 words engraved on the card as well.
Something's written on the bottom. Bottom deck library. This must be the key to the library, then. Is the bottom deck a library? Anyway, whatever. It's gonna have to wait. I can't do anything right now.
He gripped the key card tighter and shoved it deep into his pocket. Unique key. Key with a leather case. It isn't metal. My guess would be ceramic. Junpei, have you found a keyhole that might fit it? Not that I know of. Hey Ace, look, it's a monkey with glasses. How on earth did you arrive at that conclusion? Look, a hook. That wasn't a joke. I know, man. A clock mounted on the wall. The hands aren't moving. A little surprised that the time is wrong then, I suppose. And there's nothing on the back. Sweet, just had to put that key in and now it's on. Junpei, look. There's a minus sign on the screen. There are 8 of them. Probably means we've got to put in 8 digits. Do you think you can figure it out? Am I supposed to spell out 0? That would be my guess. So Z would be 36. I think. Yeah, if we're starting at 10. No, it'd be 35. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that'd be 27. 14. So 24 and 27 for those. That'd be 35. 14. 35, 14, 27, 24. 8 digits, huh? Once I put in the each digit number. What's the passcode? I'm pretty sure I searched every part of the... Yeah, I don't know if I put in the right numbers. So I didn't hit enter. Okay, so again, 35 for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 24. 35, 24. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 35, 14, not 24. 35, 14, 27, 24. 35, 14, 27, 24. Yeah, okay. Yes! It worked! Good job, Junpei! Excellent, you seem to have unlocked it. Good work, Junpei. Alright, let's go. Are we just not gonna dwell on the guy anymore? You found it. They stepped out of the captain quarters and into another hallway. Ah, there's a split here. Well, we're gonna call it here because I'm actually really tired. And I haven't gotten like shit for sleep the last 2 days, and I almost passed the fuck out driving to work today. So I need to get some sleep. But this has been, the dwelling is probably, if we don't hurry up, we'll be as dead as him. Yeah, I mean that's fair. I feel like he's maybe more important, but maybe everyone else doesn't think so, since he's not even mentioned in any of the other paths. Also, I'm assuming that means that Clover barricaded herself in the communication room somehow, and then found the bracelet on him, solved the puzzle. Fucking maybe Clover is Zero. I don't fucking know. Yep. Thank you guys. Let's find someone to raid. I think there was someone in the category earlier, but I'm not sure if they're still there now. There's only one way to find out, and it's for me to check. There is someone. Oregano with hot water. Oh, it looks like... It looks like they are about to end as well, so let's not do them. Are any of my good old buddies streaming? Oh. Veli just went live 60 seconds ago. I wonder who we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Velinara. Or Valinara, or however it's supposed to be pronounced. She is the one who recommended. Look at your Discord after stream. Okay, thanks, bye. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna raid her. She's the one who recommended. No raid you? I can raid someone else instead, that's fine. Would you prefer that I not raid you? Was it a genuine no, or is it okay? I cannot. It's fine. Okay. I will not. Alright. Cancel. We will find someone else to raid. Man, all of my like regular late night people are not live. It's upsetting. And there's no one else in the category, because the one person that was in the category is ending their stream like now. Yeah, they just ended their stream. Okay. Let me find a VTuber that's playing something that's not cringe. Okay. I'm terribly sorry this is taking so long. I will find someone, I promise. Ooh, someone's playing Alien Isolation. Let me see if I like their vibes. Yeah, you know what? We will raid into this person. You really can't find one. I guess you can, but I also just started ads, but also I muted you, so I can't hear anything. Yeah, this guy's playing Alien Isolation. Okay, sorry. I have his stream playing already, so I'm trying to speak while hearing him speak. Spread the love to everyone. I'm really bad at doing that because I usually just raid and dash because I want to go to sleep. But no, we can raid him. It's fine. He's playing Alien Isolation. His VTuber model seems pretty neat.